The goal's definitely to like not reset. I have my notes up, so the notes should be fine. Well, I'm gonna try not to use them. I know I'm going to have to once I reach Ridge. Only because, like, when you have all these extra bug slots, you can get, like, so much more creative with what you do with them. Also, gotta remember to try not to be too stressed out about, you know, doing everything perfect. We just want to finish an all bosses run. A lot of time just hanging around in a run like this. But sure, it'll be mostly fine. We do have to remember to, okay. Big thing I have to remember is I have to pick up, like, crab and shit. Sorry, crab and stuff. Also, this is a little different. Gotta go and get the ore. And now let's look for a crab. There we go. So the reason I'm picking up all these bugs is because in order to buy bug upgrades, you actually have to like have them logged. So we do try to grab like as many as we can. Thankfully, the route is like pretty much the same, outside of like picking up 2 more bugs than I normally would, all the way until we reach Yellow Forest. So this first bit I've been doing over and over because I'm a reset fiend. Thankfully, that stuff's all the same, so I'm pretty well practiced for that part. It's once we get like to Yellow Forest, that's when it really starts to become like a speed run or a new run. Oh, and right here is different actually. I routed in some extra money. I just have to be cognizant of where it is. Not that one, but this one. So yeah, smooth stone's like an extra 100 gold, which is very helpful for our shopping spree that we do, because the shopping spree adds an extra bug slot, which is like another 900, as well as we buy like an upgrade or like a gun upgrade. So again, we're gonna try our best to get like most of the unique bugs that we can during this part. Like, there's definitely more available than you need, but you know, I don't know what the exact number is. So as long as we, wow. That went poorly. Fine for the most part, though. It's like, that strategy is still going to be the same. From this point out, I think literally the only difference in the route until Yellow Forest is we need to pick up a beat within outskirts. Everything else is pretty much the same. I want to say the estimate for this is going to be like around 2 hours, but you know, based on how this run goes, we'll see. We'll see what you know. We'll get a better idea. Nice. Easy to get purple snack. Wow, it's a pretty good time so far. I mean, I'm assuming it's good because, again, like, you know, this split's weird because you have to go out of the way when you're coming into Marvin's to get the, whatever it's called. But I'm gonna imagine it was pretty good in general. Messed up a little bit in the lockdown, but the Marvin fight itself was great. Phase 1 and Phase 2 were fine. Phase 3, little unlucky with shotgun ammo, but, you know, nothing too bad. That was a really good lockdown one. Ooh. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we were literally one shotgun shell short, but ended up working out. So never mind. We get our beat. That's like the one bug that we normally don't get in 80%. But again, pretty easy to pick up. So because we have that bug requirement we need to get in order to get all of our upgrades, we're gonna go ahead and get it. That's a pretty perfect long beast. So that's where I would get the beat if I don't get it earlier, right there. Okay, so now this is the part of the run where things are going to start getting a little hectic. So the reason why we do the save and quit in 80% is that we can come and get this gem, which we can use to sell, to buy stuff, and also to skip Yanoi. But since this is all bosses, we have to do Yanoi. But it's still good to do this anyways for the, what's it called? For the money. So we're gonna actually backtrack to Yanoi, but from Yanoi's exit, which honestly is actually just closer anyways. So it kind of works out. Like, routing this part was so much fun. Ridge was also super fun to route. Most of it was, to be honest, because again, like, it was all, you know, it was the first time doing this category. Alright, there's our first skip. Thankfully, we don't have to do like the back-to-back skips. They're kind of spaced out a little bit, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but it's, if anything, a thing. Alright, and now we're actually gonna apply that back on. Okay, we need to remember to pick up a yellow fish. There should be one like right here. Alright, and now we're heading back to go see Annoy. So normally you come like into Yellow Forest through this path, but because of our routing, it's a little different. During this fight, we're also going to look for a skater, found immediately, so that's good. And there's Suppo, that's riding on top of Annoy. Get yourself familiar with Suppo. I'm trying to get the glow bug. And then we also need to find Trench, get money from Trench, and then we can save and quit. Alright. And now this is probably the roughest part of the run, and that's doing it's doing early placeholder. So placeholder is pretty tough. The key is you want to dodge towards the hand that's up, because in this phase especially, it's going to matter a lot more. So like in this phase, you can see if you don't dodge the way that the arm is, the wing extends out and grabs you. Alright, pretty good start so far. Phase 3. In this phase, I try to run with him as much as I can to get as much damage during this part as possible. Because once he actually hits the ground, this fight gets much worse. Alright, this is going a little odd. Wow, that's okay. That's really good. Gonna wait for Trench to fall down, because this is gonna give us a lot of money. Yeah, like 400 that early, and we got another bug slot. So that's massive. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make sure we put Mushfrog on. Alright, and now we do the second lockdown skip, which I have been struggling with a lot recently, so here's hoping. Alright. Oh, not alright. We're just gonna give it one of these. It's awkward. Oopsies. Alright, there we go. Not much time loss. Oh my gosh. Alright, then the funny part is now we're gonna do the limb skip, but then actually go do limbs anyways. And the reason for this is because limbs is just straight up faster when you or it's like getting into the fight is faster when you get in through this way, like instead of talking to the guards. And because I've reset my game recently, it looks like I'm getting some weird textures, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's not gonna impact. Shouldn't impact the fight too much. Unless I keep sucking. Then I'm gonna say it is impacting the fight. You can also see, it's kind of funny, when you do the limb skip, because the enemies outside don't despawn. Why am I dying? Alright, I'm gonna look for a turtle around here really quick. If I don't find it immediately though, we're just gonna... Alright, yeah, turtle's a lost cause. I don't know, something like that. Like I said, like because we have the extra slots, it does kind of mix up what I normally do. Wow, I am really out of ammo. And nothing is dying. Alright, that normally goes a lot smoother. Ran into a few snags there. I want to take this part a little more slowly than I normally do, because there is a turtle you can grab around here, I think. Might be after Bog and Chog. In that case, we're just going to run into Bog and Chog. So the bass bug that we equipped is great for this fight, because it actually makes it that we swim faster. Which, you know, obviously is massive for us. Alright, solid fight. Alright, I think there's a turtle like right around here somewhere. Alright, or not. I'm just out on the turtle, unfortunately. Oh, no, I'm not. There it is. Alright, good to know. Turtle is near the end of the path, if I don't get it under the bridge. So, now we start a little shopping spree. And make sure we get this as well. This should boost our bug count to be enough. In New Game Plus, I actually go a different way, because we're going to see up here, we're going to jump out of the window. In, not New Game Plus, but 90%, you can actually jump into the window from outside also. But there's an easier save and quit when you're doing this route, because we're actually going to turn in that build trophy we got for killing, you know, Bog and Shog for a weapon. This bit's also always funny. We buy everything from that guy first, because once you steal this gem from him, he raises all his prices. Okay, that should be enough money. And now we're gonna make sure we equip everything. Alright, cool. That's our shopping spree. Oh no. That's not good. Fins looks fine at least. Here we're gonna do, this is our first example of dropping our FPS for a skip. So you're meant to go through this whole long process. Instead, we're just gonna jump right through that gate. Once we're through, we can bring our FPS back. We're gonna do that a few more times throughout the run. But, yeah, that's just the first example. Whoopsies. Alright, this is actually a little slow. You can do this Zoto fight really fast if you're just really keeping up with everything. But alright, like that. That was pretty good. Alright, so this is annoying because we actually have to wait for the money. You see how it says plus on the top? We have to wait for it to actually get added. So if we have the 30 extra, we can save a little bit of time. But we're going to purchase a shotgun upgrade. And then we're going to head out to the old road to fight good old Hedgeward. Hopefully all the enemies don't look like that. It's like that for the rest of the run, that'd be a little tough to look at. So in 90%, you usually have enough mana here to do a mush bomb bounce. Since we don't, we're gonna have to do a good old FPS drop and walk through the web. Fight's actually like a little weirder with the one shotgun shell, but the one shotgun shell, why we do that's gonna make sense coming up pretty soon. This web has given me so much problems recently. Alright, coming up we have the one skip that we absolutely cannot fail. So, you know, no pressure on me or anything like that, but I failed it. Fuck. Okay. We're gonna try to fix this anyways, just cause I really don't want to have to redo like all that stuff leading up to this. So we're gonna try to fix this now. And to do that, we're just gonna lose a bunch of time backtracking. Never actually try to go through the web from this direction, so. Alright, looked like it went okay. Alright, got enough for another try. There we go. Wow, and then we did that first try. That's crazy. That's the hard part. The hard part's when you're actually up there, but nailed that, so that's good, I guess. Alright, and now coming up is while we get the single shot shotgun. We're gonna get this bug called the fog fly, where essentially what it does, if it ever comes down here, I've never had this happen. I'm about to go equip frog, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go equip frog, I guess, to try to get a longer ton. Because we need this bug. I've never seen it spawn so high up. Like, that's way too high. Oh, there we go. I think the game realized it was messing with us a little too much. Alright, there we go. Fogfly, it boosts the damage of your guns when they're a single fire gun. So our single shot shotgun, our bow, and our finisher are all going to do crazy work. And then once we beat this boss and get the cannon, that one's also going to do some massive damage for us. Love when the shotgun shots don't actually hit. That's super sick. Alrighty. Here comes Hedge. Hedge is a bit of a pain, but with our upgrades, it's a little easier. So we're going to want to aim for the eyes, because the eyes are going to drop ammo for us, and then also those are the weak points. And then we're going to use the finisher during this phase, because finisher goes crazy during this phase. You can see it's blown up all the eyes at once. Wow, yeah, I mean, that fight's just so much fun in the All Bosses route. And now, fun little difference between the routes once again is, since we, well, first of all, that fight gave us the wood cannon. Very exciting stuff. Strongest gun in the game, and also single fire, so our Fogfly is going to have a little something to boost that with as well. But since we did mana skip and didn't actually open the door the proper way with the key, Gonna notice that the door's still a little locked, but that's fine. All we're gonna do is, now that the invisible wall is gone, drop our FPS again and just try our best to dash into it. Where am I? Oh, okay. I got all the way turned around. Sometimes you just get to immediately, sometimes it takes a little bit. There we go. And we're out. If you just jump into the wall hard enough, you'll make it eventually. And now we fight Volda. Getting a little unlucky here because we're getting like no phases that are gonna actually drop us ammo. So you can see we're already down to our pistol somehow. This Volta fight's normally not so bad. I think I just mismanaged ammo really badly at the start. There we go. And now we got flamethrower. We can go through the webs without having to drastically lower our FPS. And we're gonna head our way over to the thickness. Part of the one's pretty interesting. It's probably where we're going to do the most lockdowns between this road and the thickness, funny enough. Oh, that's not the phase I thought it was going to be. I think my, I think my wood cannon missed on that one big guy, somehow. Alrighty. Here's the thickness. Thickness, bit of a doozy. A little bit like the Lost Woods. We are actually going to help that guy, funny enough. Alright, path is left, and then still left here. then it's right. We're gonna have a lockdown. Find where all the enemies are coming from, and then go down the right path. And we should see save point, which we are actually able to take. When I was originally routing this out, I thought it would definitely be a save and quit type of deal. Turns out it's faster just to run out. There's an exit at the end. That's pretty useful. But next boss coming up is Jumbo. Jumbo plays a little bit like, what's that game called? The one where you can't run into, like, yourself. That's basically what Jumbo is. So here we're going to try our best to both avoid Jumbo and make a decent path for ourselves. You may have noticed that for whatever reason, this guy walked into the arena. Not sure why it does that, but we're gonna try to just deal with them quick anyways. Alright, it's a pretty solid Jumbo. And then when we see where all the enemies come from, we just start sprinting in the opposite direction. Gotta make sure to release this guy. Try not to have to talk to him too much. And we're out of the wood. Alright. Cool. Now we're actually going to equip a different spell here on C. It's useful for like one specific enemy in this section. I did not shoot that. It's unfortunate, but we'll be fine, probably. Lack of ammo is a little concerning, but we'll get it back, I'm sure. We'll try to stay on this button as much as possible and just kill enemies from here. Like that. So we ate a little damage there, but, you know, still on this. So this is gotta use a slow spell for. Otherwise, he would start sucking up the light and breathing at it at us. It's just a lot to deal with, so we just try to deal with him as quickly as possible. We're gonna have another big guy coming up, so I'm gonna get the shotgun ready for him. So, unfortunately, there is an ore we need to get there. I try to get on the way down. Sometimes it just doesn't quite work out like that. So, we're going to have to get on the way back up. Now, this actually is interesting. I think the game doesn't think you're supposed to have the wood cannon yet, which you absolutely aren't. But because of that, it doesn't give you any reloads for the wood cannon either. So we're just going to use both our shots right at the beginning. And try to restock on our shotgun ammo that we just used. During this part, we're going to use our flamethrower and some machine gun to knock the arms away. Finisher also works pretty good. Alright, cool. And once you beat that boss, we actually just save and quit to get back to the well faster. Otherwise, you have to like actually try to find it. Huge pain in the butt. And we're going to be careful to make sure we don't go past this ledge. So that's what we're looking for right here. And chest should be right there. Cool. It's definitely really dark, but thankfully we found it pretty quickly. We're going to go get another upgrade now, since we're going to be heading back to the city anyways. And then from the city, we're going to head to the woods to round out the last part of like our early game. Whew, haven't needed the guide yet, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to think of where our next save and quit is. I might take a quick look at it when we do that. I'll have to scroll down to this section. But yeah, this run's gone pretty good so far. I think we had a few rough parts, but you know, made it through. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here, say hi to this guy that we saved, and he's gonna give us an upgrade, which actually gives us our health slot, which is kind of cool. And now, with our fog fly still, we're actually gonna come in here and upgrade our wood cannon. We're gonna get a bigger wood cannon. It just does more damage and piercing damage. So again, with fog fly, it's just gonna do absolutely massive work. And come here. We're going to equip Bass for now. I'll figure out what we equip for Chroma once we get up there. But for now, let's just equip Brass, which we try to do every time we go underwater, because it gives us a speed boost underwater. And we're going to head into the forest section. Going to pick up Mantis here, which is going to be part of our, what we're going to call Loadout 2. Loadout 2 includes Minnow and Mantis. And then we'll do something like this to round it out. We're going to have now a little friend sit on top of our head that is going to shoot bullets every now and then. Minnow just makes those bullets come out more frequently. And it's just helpful for 2 of the bosses. It just really helps deal with like enemies that the bosses shoot out. I don't know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Right, I already did set it. Oh, almost forgot. We need to change our shotgun back to the regular shotgun just for this fight specifically. Yeah, this fight specifically is important. It's almost harder. I don't like. It sounds dumb. It's almost harder to do that when you have more guns because it's like you start to have more to think about. So much tougher to navigate your guns too. So this is what we have. What's it called for? Mantis for. Mantis is going to help us out with some of those pesky bugs that come out. Note to self to try out what might be pretty cool is mush bug. Mush bug makes the spread of your guns be a little tighter. So I wonder what mush bug looks like on this fight. Unfortunately, looks like we ran out of all of our guns that do like area damage. And just in time we got it back. Cool. Whew, okay. Routed that one out last night. Feel really good about that. Here we're going to go ahead and make sure our gun is back to this. And we're going to change off of that build and go back to this one. So coming up, we have good old Timble. He's a funny little fella. And you see Timble has friends. And one of Timble's friends happens to be our old friend Suppo, who is in fact going to help him out. We took the bow from him last time, but unfortunately Suppo found his way to a new weapon. So the main way to get ammo back in this fight is to kill all the enemies around. The finish is pretty good for that. You know, bonus points if you get Timble in the range of it as well. Yeah, because you can see here, there's just too many to even think about dealing with, so. And whenever you hear that noise, that means he's reviving them. And thank you for the gun, Suppo. Along with the gun, Suppo also gave us another bug slot. So, we're going to go ahead and replace Dragonfly. You saw it goes well with Leaf Bug. And we're going to continue on back towards the Hive. In the Hive, I do like to pick up a bee, so I'm going to try to remember to do that. Oopsies. Oh, no. Sad. The jump's not hard. I made it hard for some reason. Let's try it again. There we go. Alright, now we're in the Hive. Hive and Timble we had to wait to do. We could have gone to the Hive way earlier, but we have to wait to do the Hive because you need the grapple to see the boss anyways, so. That is why we waited to do it till now. And we got our bee, very cool. And then this one, I think if you do, yep, you get to the top. And we're gonna not use the save point. So this fight is a little tricky because you can't save. Just because doing it this way saves so much more time. Foraz is such a funny boss. He's gonna basically disappear behind these walls and then reappear. So you can see him run away out of the frames and come back. Alright. There's for us though. Then we save and quit, and we're all the way back to where we need to be in order to get to Rudy. So routing that was a lot of fun as well. Here I'm going to potentially fall off just so I can grab that purple stack. It just makes this like first, because I don't have mana, it's going to make this first area a little easier. Ooh, and we're also going to make sure we grab our good loadout. Like, not good loadout. Good loadout's not the right word for it. But we're grabbing our loadout too in preparation for Rooney. Technically, you could do this one as well. Gonna restock our ammo here for the Rooney fight. This first phase of the Rooney fight is gonna look hysterical. Yo, casual, what's up? Watch this phase 1, dude. It is hysterical stuff. And there's phase 1. Oh my god. Oh my god, what'd I lose? That's, oopsies. Let me go see if I can get ammo bug back there really quick. Hey, you know what? Can't have all the runs be perfect, you know? If the run looked perfect, that'd be a little suspicious, you know? So weird enough, this phase is actually like a little tougher when you have all the upgrades. Just because like the single fire shotgun is a little tough here. The bow I think is a little harder to use than the whatever it's called. You know, bow's a little harder to use than the pistol. And you actually have to like wait for ammo. This one's also a little worse, TBH. With the pistol, it's like easy and fast. This one you actually have to like wait a few phases. It's a little cringe. This part is very funny though. So normally you need like 2 shots, but oh, or you, huh? I don't have Fogfly on. Okay, I didn't remember to keep Fogfly on for that. That's interesting. Well, you still get the ammo drops anyways, so like you might as well just have the guns, and you're kind of forced to get most of them. Like unless you kill Suppo, and then you don't pick up Finisher, like you're kind of forced to get most of the guns. Okay, you have a save and quit here. I am going to pull up my dock really quick for Ridge, just so I have my Ridge guide up, because my Ridge stuff is a little tricky. Alright, what am I equipping? Magnet, Fly, Turtle, Bee. Instead of Turtle, I guess I just do like Roof Snail, probably. Alright, let's see. Magnet, Bee. What do I do? Mushfrog? Magnet. Oh, I do have Turtle. And Fly. Okay. I'm sure I have a good reason. Oh, I think so. Fly for the reload speed. Turtle to block hits every now and then. B, so I sometimes just like keep my ammo. And then I can't remember what the last thing was, but I'm sure it helps me somehow. It's cool to have a lot of like barge specific stuff. Also, just because I took chat down when I did this, so what I'm actually gonna do is after this barge fight, I'm gonna use barge fight with no chat, and then once I'm out of barge, I'll make sure to. I'm gonna put my chat in like a window or something, like on top of my notes. That would probably be smart. Alright, but for now, let's go ahead and do barge. So something fun has been, you know, learning how to speedrun the barge sections. Like, it's kind of like an underrated aspect of the barge fight, but like, obviously the faster you get through each section of barge, like, the faster the fight is. So where I used to play it like really cautiously, I've gotten a lot better at just like trying to fly through everything as fast as I can. So that's a benefit of Turtle. I just ate like 2 different hits. So that's why Turtle's kind of sick for this section. Sometimes you just get, like, you just don't get punished for being bad at the game. And I think I might have gotten a couple B, like, free reloads as well. Which is nice when you have, like, bow and arrow and shotgun as the 2 main weapons you're using. Also, what's really fun about barge is before, like, the guys that used to pop up used to stress me out. But Finisher kind of just murders them. Oopsies. I'm gonna make sure to hit a couple of these bozos with spells this next go around. Oh, it just eclipsed 1 hour. Stuff. Pretty good amount of the run left. Oh, you're joking. Shoot. Alright, that should be barge. Right, let me check that it actually gave me the barge thing. I took my whole freaking OBS down like an idiot. Best viewers. Oh shit. You see that, man? The best viewers ever. They're waiting for me there. Ah, damn, I can't have my notes up and chat. Interesting. Alright, what am I changing to then? Here? Or don't know, I know I do another weird thing. Mush, magnet, snail, fly, jungle. Mush, magnet, snail, fly, jungle. Alright. Mush, magnet, snail, fly, jungle. Okay. And let me also put on this one here. Because I know I use that for my Uskendor fight. Alright, and now we go to Moridono. Moridono, the lockdown room, also super sweet when you have the Pearson cannon, because if you line up the third phase properly, you can just kill like all 3 of the enemies in one go. It's pretty fucking funny. Keep forgetting to bring up chat. I'm just gonna talk to chat in the when I can. Sad. Wow, or I could just miss literally all of them. Me trying to show off cool strategy, also me miss literally every single mushroom and not be able to show it at all. Shotgun? I just realized, I feel like single fire shotgun's also, or like the double shotgun also probably better for this fight, but I don't know if I get enough, like I pretty much only use submachine gun. Wait, what? That's kind of cringe to still attack there, not gonna lie. Alright. Save point. I know I need to equip like Mantis Minnow. And then what do I do? Do like magnet, fog fly, mushroom. Oh, you know what I should just do? Why don't I just pull up both at the same time? Like, why don't I put this in a window and then that in a window? Wow, there I go. Well, I'm stupid. Why did I not just do this before? Now I have everything. Alrighty. Alright, so I need to make sure I just have Mantis Minnow. I'll worry about the rest of the loadout later. But we get Mantis Minnow, and then you run over to Uskendord. Uskendord is awesome in this run because you get Suppo. Suppo helps you out. So if that's not reason enough to like be forced to have all the guns just so you can use Suppo, then I don't know what is. I know I get like mushroom in here, fog fly. I think I actually do riverfish instead of mush frog actually because I kind of like to use mush bombs in the fight. Oh, you know what though? Gosh darn it. I should have done mush frog. I forgot I have to clean up this guy's house. Oh my gosh, that was very sketchy. For no reason, really. Yep, so there's our boy Suppo. Save the day. And now that they're next to each other, we're gonna drop a little mush bomb and only hit one, so never mind. Kind of defeats the purpose. So the reason I use mush bomb is because it can hit both of them, which is obviously pretty good for damage purposes. How did they not hit each other there? Alright, so now I have enough. So now I drop Mush Bomb, hits them both, and I'm happy. Shout out Suppo on that. Alright, Zithida is what? Magnet, Mush Frog, and Frog. Magnet, Mush Frog, Frog, and then that and Dragonfly is probably good. almost at the part of the run I'm scared about. Alright, we got our Zithida set up already on. Just do a little Zithida skip here. Oh my gosh, rip it off. Yep, so we're already at phase 2 of Zithida. I'm gonna try and get some more shotgun ammo before I use beans. Like this much ammo? Zithida's crazy in all bosses. Look at that! That was like nothing. Alright, what do I do next? Bass, Magnet, Fogfly, Dragonfly is what I'm doing, huh? Bass, Magnet, Fogfly, Dragonfly, then, okay, Mush, obviously. I just should take off that for that. Okay, cool. Alright, and now this is the part of the run gosh. Okay, first attempt, I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna try to do the save and quit strat. If I die once, I'm gonna start using the save point. But I want to do at least one attempt where I just send it, you know? Oh my god, there's so many. I forgot about how much this lockdown sucks. Yeah, I mean, the next step is figuring out how to do this lockdown efficiently. Like, in my head, it's just hope that you, like, finisher takes care of most of them. And then I guess outside of that, it's just sort of backpedal. And do that. Alright, and then we'll know we're going the right way if I see the octopuses soon. Yeah, like this kind. Oh, well, hear them. Alright, so I'm gonna ignore that for now. We're just gonna send it, I think. Krogar and Mycin were the only ones. Yeah, Krogar's a bastard, man. Alright. Ready to get phase 1? There's a turtle in here somewhere, right? I swear to god, I remember there being like a turtle Yeah, here you go. Okay. And we'll just grab that for like the extra safety, you know? Shadow Turtle. What have ammo of? Wait, is this fight just like not bad? Dude, okay, wait, how the fuck do you dodge that guy? Alright, so you just have to like constantly watch this bozo. Alright. Oh my gosh! Okay. Big. Holy cow. Okay. Then what do I just replace Bass with like Mush Frog, I imagine, right? Or something? I don't. What's my next loadout? Mush, Magnet, Leaf, and Fogfly. Oh, do I not have Leaf equipped right now? Oh, I don't. Okay, that explains where my slots are. Okay. And now we just go and do the last two bosses. We do Lazaro, and then Door Crab, and then we fight Myzand. Wait. Yeah, so that's the route casuals. Ideally, you one-shot it, so that way you can just save and quit and get right back to Drywood, which can bring you right back to Temple Yard. And then Jaxo just found this. It took me a little bit to get last time, but you know, who knows? But you can just jump through this gate, apparently. Okay, I did it immediately that time. Also just gonna keep it on 30 FPS because we're gonna jump through another door pretty soon. Yeah, so instead of mush bouncing here, we're just gonna also jump through this one. Alright, and now we get to do Lazaro with upgraded stuff, which is also, admittedly, super funny. Specifically because of cannon and shotgun. But yeah, like, good job, Lazaro. See you later, dude. Ideally, he drops me, like, cannon shots, but, you know, can't get everything we want in this life. Oh my god, all those shotgun shots. Alright, then this part we just try to stay around like this area so that we like know where to go after this part. I say that as I immediately lose myself. Where's the crab at? Because I just know I'm gonna... I hear you, bastard. Oh my god, this run's going crazy. I love this, dude. I love this category. I mean, I just straight up think it's so much more fun than the 80% routes. Alright, getting towards the end of the game. Bugs look good, I think. I think that's the loadout we want. So let's ride. Missed. Sad. You said surprise time. What? Sorry. Yeah, I mean, so I've only routed in 2 upgrades, and I opted for the getting the shotgun to be single fire and the bigger wood cannon. Those just felt like the ones that would give the most impact. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't have enough for beans. That's so sad. I now have enough for beans. Let's go. That's massive. Oh, into barge you shouldn't have. Is it gonna force me back in? Did I miss a... Okay, nice. I was gonna say, I don't think I got, like, all the points. Are there no phases left, or is that my Zand? Oh, of course. The worst one is left for last. The one that gives, like, no ammo. At the point where I have no ammo. Oh my god. Alright, one more fight. What's our... I might just send it when I have, like, all this ammo, right? I mean, or not ammo, but I have, like, a bunch of, I have a lot of mana. I'm just gonna send it while I have mana, yeah, why not? Alright, that phase 1 is disgusting. Weird question. Like, really weird question. Can you get a double when you shoot out a bow or no? Oh my god, we're in the last phase already. Yo. Okay. That's all bosses. Wait. Alright. I didn't think this would go. Was that might have been a death this first try? I think I had to reset once because I missed a yellow. No, I missed. You know what it was? I lost like 2 minutes to, man, I had to reset mana skip. That's a really annoying miss. But, whatever. We're here. I'll probably put in like an hour 45 estimate for that. That's fun, man. Wow. Alright, and time. 1:30 run. That's